This is 1972, when the Asians from Uganda were expelled by Idi Amin. When they came here to Britain, there were people who were speaking the same language as Suella Braverman. But my question is that if we reversed that situation today, let us hope, or let us imagine Suella Braverman or Priti Patel was at this time. What could these two ladies have, what could they say about these Asians arriving here? Because I can guarantee you the Asians from Uganda, the hostility they faced here in Britain, listen, not so many people have experienced this. Hello and welcome to AIL TV. The name is a man called Jay. In this video, I will be discussing immigration. And this is AIL TV Current Affairs. Yes, immigration is a very, very, very hot topic, and it is a topic that is divisive. Now, depending whom you are talking to and depending whom you want to impress, it all depends on the audience you are talking to. See, politicians are using immigration to divide people. Politicians are using immigration to win votes. Yes, to win votes. Even those who have got their origins in different countries, but they're born here, they are naturalized, they actually believe they're British, and they believe that their country is being invaded. Case in point, a lady like Suella Braverman uses words such as invasion, talking about migrations. And now these days they are focusing on one topic. People are arriving on boats. Now that's all they know. But they are forgetting that there are people arriving in the UK who are coming with different means. There are those who are actually arriving on planes and they are welcomed. They are given places to stay. They are given, basically they are welcomed with both arms. But let me talk about these two ladies here. Now you see, these two ladies have been the champions of migration. And you have to remember, these two ladies, their origin is from East Africa. Priti Patel, Ugandan. Suella Braverman, Kenyan and Mauritian. And well, of course, both of them here, these two ladies, were born in the UK. But does that mean that we should forget their origin, or they should forget where they came from? Well, I'm not sure. So, now let us carry on. Priti Patel, Ugandan. She was actually probably the most hated woman in the UK because of how she spoke about migration, how she spoke about migrants. She completely forgot that her parents came from Uganda. So, and I'm not dwelling on her, but right now we are talking about this. Let's find out. We are talking about Suella Braverman, who is from Kenya and Mauritius. If you believe in incarnation like I do, then you will see that Suella Braverman is an incarnation of Enoch Powell because of her views. The views of Enoch Powell and the views of Suella Braverman, they are just side by side, and they all cause anxiety and discomfort among people, and it is div- so divisive. Yet she is from East Africa. That's how I will, I will, I will put it. Even herself, she knows. But most importantly, let us look at that. You see, Suella Braverman is a very educated woman, educated in Cambridge. But sometimes the things she comes up with, it will make you wonder whether she studied at Cambridge or not. Or she's doing it on purpose because she believes that she's she's not an immigrant. Well, that one I will leave it. I will leave it to you to decide. But as far as I know, she is an immigrant. So Suella Braverman, she has said so many things that makes people's blood boil. And also, she's coming up with these ideas that either you can either laugh or take her seriously. Let us take, for example, you see that small red title there where she's calling for the overhauling of the UN rules. How is she going to do that? Yeah. Okay. Then there is another big one. It is, she says it is too easy to be a refugee. How does she get that? Of course, it is too easy to be a refugee because her parents came here, and when they came here, probably they didn't face any obstacles like what she's talking about others. Now, look at this. This is what she says, that she will send both migrants to Rwanda by summer. Well, that one I can guarantee you, you are going to sweat. You see, winter is coming, but we are going to see you sweating in winter because no migrant will be going to Rwanda soon. You know the reasons why. So, this is what I am saying to Suella. Yes, you have got your thumbs up. You think you are educated. But sometimes what you need to understand is how to construct sentences. It is either you are doing it purposely to inflame or to actually to amplify hatred among people. Yes, we know, we know that you have got your audience because you see, for example, when you went to when you went to America just recently, let us go back here and see when you went back to America. Yeah, this time, this headline, you were in America addressing people. She said this, that the rate of immigration, as how it is going now, sometime to come, the number will reach 780 million people coming to Britain. Okay, so let us really take this notion that there will be 780 million. How does she get that idea? Or somebody who wrote a speech for her, she did not check that error. It is not possible. If you look into the statistics, it will tell you it it will take 700 years, yeah, for that number of 780 million people to reach that number into Britain here. Sometimes she says things without thinking. She did not give the people what time scale is she talking about? Is she talking about 780 million people in 10 years' time? In 20 years' time? 100 years' time? When? You didn't. So you, as a clever person, Suella Braverman, who has studied in Cambridge, How can you come up with that kind of error? You have to remember, not all people that you are talking to are idiots. No. Yes, it is unfortunate that the people you are talking to, you have got an audience that we know that. Because when you listen to talk radio, you will hear people believing in these things. They will tell you Britain is full up. Britain cannot handle anything. Well, I don't know. If I were you, I think I would think carefully, but also think where you came from. So this is what we are dealing with. You have got people who are born here, um, and they actually believe they're British. Yes, so technically, let us believe that. But this is what I want to tell you. You see, a crocodile can live with fish in water for 1,000 years or 5,000 years, but it will never become fish. So you see, Suella Braverman is causing anxiety, is making people angry, and for no reason. But it's unfortunate that people believe in what she's talking about. So let us have a look. This is 1972, when the Asians from Uganda were expelled by Idi Amin. When they came here to Britain, there were people who were speaking the same language as Suella Braverman. But my question is that if we reversed that situation today, let us hope or let us imagine Suella Braverman or Priti Patel was at this time. What could these two ladies have, what could they say about these Asians arriving here? Because I can guarantee you the Asians from Uganda, the hostility they faced here in Britain, listen, not so many people have experienced this. So I just want to ask her that question. I am not sure they would, I don't even know what they would say. Now, coming back onto the boats will keep coming. That I know. And if they wanted to stop these boats, they could. You see, in this country, there have been so many wars alleged on so many things. War on drugs, war on this, war on that. Now there is war on immigration. So it is also hypocritical welcoming others with open arms, whereas you are pushing others away just because they do not look like most people here in Europe. I don't want to get into that. You remember this topic is about Suella Braverman. People migrate all over the world. Yeah. You have got migration in Germany. You have got migration in Turkey. You have got migration in even in America. You have got migrants in Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, everywhere. And mind you, we are talking here the migrants that in East Africa, they're in millions. Never mind these thousands here. We are talking about you are Suella Braverman. You are amplifying this because you want to stay in your job. But also, what I would really like to say to you is that when you come up with these ridiculous terms and headlines, check them. We know. Now, we are waiting because the election is not very far. 2024. We will see where will you be standing because people have already worked out your your thoughts and where you stand. That is not me saying, and probably I won't be voting anyway. So now, where are we? Let us see. Yes, talking about immigration. Now, you see here in the diaspora, we have got people who are concerned about migration. Say, for example, you see this book here is available on Amazon. It has got a collection of essays, as you can see, gender inequality, migration drivers, and realizing Africa's potential. Where in the diaspora? So the book or the essays was edited by Olivia Bola J. Alojide Aluko, I think. Now, I did also contribute. I have got a section there. If you would like to get the book, please log on to Amazon and find it there. I'm sure you will find something because the people who are contributed to um, this book, they are brilliant. They have been living here in the diaspora. They have gone through all these challenges that I've been talking about here. They have confronted people like Priti Patel's, Suella Braverman. You know, so buy the book. And also, we will be having a discussion series on the book itself and on the titles that are in the book. So, until then, ciao. I don't have so much to say. And I would say, yeah, go to Amazon and buy the book. Yes, and I'm a man called Jay. Until next time, ciao.